So hey guys, and welcome to the Garden of Oblivion with me, Supernautus, a short adventure game as we have been dealing with lately. So as I say, this is the Garden of Oblivion. It's an adventure game, fairly short, I think, around about half an hour to an hour, and should be pretty good. In terms of settings, not a lot to adjust. You can adjust the text speed a bit. You can run it full screen or windowed. I'm running it windowed just because it makes it easier to keep an eye on other things. And yeah, that's it. This is the game. Let's give it a shot and see what it's all about in another short adventure. I want to live a peaceful existence, they're saying. Far from everything. No more noise or people. Just a peaceful life in a place where I can find my own business without being disturbed. A world that would be just as I want, like a fragment of paradise. Yet, I slowly opened my eyes. I was in a large, comfortable bed that smelled like lavender. A sun ray gently stroked my face as I got up. Where am I? I didn't recognise this place. I'd never seen an open-air bedroom like this before, and it certainly didn't look like where I lived. Just an ordinary mirror. I look a bit sloppy as usual. Sorry, I did shave. Sunflower, it's a pretty sunflower. It's just a yellow flower, let's be honest. And a bed. A comfy bed. Now I feel like taking a nap. We just woke up, so don't be lazy. Fortunately, that door wasn't locked, so I opened it to discover where I was. Carefully glanced around me, I took a few steps and found myself in a weird, enchanting place. I was in a splendid little garden with a huge tree planted in the middle. A really bushy and knotted tree, higher than the little house nearby even, and it bore weird glowing fruits all over its branches. Don't eat one. Then I noticed the walls encircling the garden as if something wanted to prevent me from leaving. I couldn't help but think that it was strange, but a pretty scene. I was lost in thought when I finally realised I wasn't alone. Is this the Maze Runner? Oh, there's a duck and a fox. These fruits really are glowing. Should I try to eat one? Nah, I don't want to be sick. I can't take one anyway. What's this before I... A mysterious door in the wall with an eye engraved on it. I wonder what's on the other side. Can we talk to these guys? No, apparently not. There's a seal. We can talk to it. Oh, wait a minute. Speech bubbles. Duck McDuck. He would be swimming in gold coins right now, but he had to change his name for legal reasons. Hello there, young human. It's been a while. How are you doing? Excuse me, but where am I and what the hell are you exactly? Well, he's a duck, isn't he? What are you? He's a duck, obviously. How rude. I'm an old acquaintance of yours and you treat me like a stranger. We're at your place, of course. Why else would I be there to greet you? We could be at your place. Nonsense. Answer me. Where are we? What am I doing here? You're not very nice, you know that? I already told you, we're in a place made just for you. Some kind of paradise. Really, then am I dreaming? Maybe, maybe not. It's of no importance. You weren't very polite earlier, but nonetheless, I wish you a nice stay in our beautiful garden of Oblivion. The Bethesda legal team are okay with it, so... Come talk to me when you're in the mood for a philosophical debate. I know that you like those very much. Does she? Very good. Foxtan! Hi, I was waiting for you. It's been so long since the last time we've seen each other. I'm happy to be able to finally see your face. Do we know each other? Oh, I see. You don't remember your old acquaintance. That's too bad. But it's alright. We can make up for all the time we've lost now. Could you tell me where I'm standing right now, please? We're at your place. Ah, sorry, it must be confusing, but I just don't know how to put it in words. We're in your dream world, where you can be yourself and stop worrying about the life out there. Out there, in the real world? Does that mean I can't go back? Why would you? You can enjoy happy days with all of us now. Please, don't think too much about it. Take this as a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and make the most of it. If you're worried about something, please come and see me. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. There's a seal in a library, because that's where seals spend most of their time. Just like Belle's library in Beauty and the Beast, I've always dreamed of having that many books. What, just specifically that many? Hey, it's been a while. You don't hang around with us anymore, right? And who are you exactly? The librarian, isn't it obvious? Her name's Lottie. The only one that's not named after the type of animal that she is. Sure, and where are we, please? In a library, duh. You're not the brightest today. Of course, I figured that out, thanks. I mean, this garden, this world. Oh, that. Who cares? As long as I have books to read, everything's fine. You found your room, right? Just make yourself at home. Well, whenever you have free time, pay me a visit. We can talk about the books we've read. I know a bunch. He's not, What's that? It looks like a door. Maybe it's the exit. It's locked. I guess I'm stuck here. Yeah, we guessed that. We already looked at the door. What's that door over there? Don't worry about it, young human. It matters not. The main thing at hand is your happiness. Don't go near that thing again. I don't want you to be hurt. Do you know where that door leads? I'm sorry, but I was told that that door only leads to destruction and pain. Oh, we have to go there. Don't try anything dangerous. Right. We have to find a way to get in there. I don't have anything in my inventory. There's an arrow going to the left. That takes me back to my room. Nothing particularly interesting to be found. There's a book there, but we can't read it. That's a locked door. Oh, remember. Please remember. Or you're going to lose yourself. In the moment, I woke up in the bedroom as if I'd just taken a nap. I don't remember going to bed. I was standing a minute ago. Did I suddenly feel sleepy and lie down? Maybe I'm just tired, that's all. This new environment, surely. Hey, there's another one of those animals next to the door. Wow, you have a really big head. You really don't change, you know that, but it's good to see you again. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you'll enjoy living in your new house. Living? And you are? Your best friend. I waited a bit before showing myself, but now I'm here for you. You don't have to suffer anymore, nor ask yourself so many questions. Humpty, his name is. It's clearly a rabbit, but with a giant egg head. I know it's not that big of a house, but bear with me for the moment. It's your dream place after all. Is it? Come back and I'll tell you some tales. I know you love stories. What? Come back and I'll tell you some tales. I know you love stories. Yeah, I heard you. A bookmark's been left between the pages of the book. There's some kind of poem written on it. Deeper into oblivion I fall. I wonder what that means. Whoever will know. Maybe we go to the library and find out. How's it going? Fine. I guess. I'm not used to this place. I understand. Feel free to talk to me or Humpty if you need something. Humpty, the bunny? He should be in your room, right? He wanted to see you so badly. Anyway, he's the most knowledgeable around here. He knows pretty much everything. I bet he clocked us in the back of the head and knocked us out to put us back in the room. About the door, too? I guess he does, but don't bother with things like that, please. And this duck. Good morning, young human. How are you doing today? Nothing. He's not a very good conversationalist. Hello, you slept well. Want to read with me? No? Not really? Not today? There's not really anything we can do here. Door's locked again. If only I had the key. Yeah, someone has the key. Who's hiding the key? Who do we need to tear open to get the key around here? Your expression doesn't exactly fill me with confidence, but go ahead, I'm listening. What do you truly know? The outside world, a forbidden place. Only sorrow awaits you there. I'd rather not have you wander to the other side, for your own sake. The door's tightly locked anyway, and you wouldn't be able to find the key. I don't need to be protected. Where can I find the key? I want to know what's on the other side of the door. If you're really that determined, let's play a little game, shall we? I'll give you the key if you find the answer to my riddle. Deal. I'm all ears. I know you love books, especially fantastic ones. Do you remember the Lotus Eater's Island in the Odyssey? What, where they got turned into... They're a race of people who consume a fruit with very specific properties. What does the lotus do when you eat it? It's not a riddle, it's a quiz game. Maybe so, but that's my question nonetheless. Remember, what effect does the lotus fruit have? Lotus... Does it put them... I'm trying to remember whether it kind of... We're talking about the Odyssey, right? Oh, yeah. It causes them to forget the pain in their, or to forget their past, pretty much. To remain happy because they forget. Yay, we were right. We're correct. As soon as they ate the fruit, Odysseus' men forgot who they were and where they came from. Worse still, the Lotus Eater's reception was so pleasant that they didn't want to return home anymore. A promise is a promise. Thus, you've won for now. Congratulations. But really, you shouldn't use that key. Consider that, please. Or you may bitterly regret your act. I'm really disappointed to see you've got the key. Please, I beg of you, don't do this. Don't destroy my dream. Whose dream? Your dream or mine? I'm sorry. Well, let's ask them. I don't know why we're asking the... Let's just see what the seal has to say. He could book the Odyssey for us. It doesn't matter because we knew the answer anyway. You better not forget my advice. See, he's trying. As soon as I unlocked the mysterious door, a breath of fresh air gently stroked my ear, giving me a nice feeling. I stepped forward. A bright light dazzled me for a moment. When I opened my eyes again, I was in the middle of an ocean of colours, an endless flower field. Nothing else within sight other than pure beauty. I smiled looking at all those shards of blue, red and green. Lost in thought, I'd almost forgotten why I was here in the first place. I tried to walk, but I didn't know where to go. I felt so tiny. And suddenly a bit dizzy too. I wanted to move forward, but it was already too late. I was paralysed. My vision became clouded in the blink of an eye. Then, darkness swallowed me. What is this? I swear I know this shape. It's... Ah, no, we're back here. I was lying in the bed like nothing happened. I don't understand what was the mysterious flower field. Lotus flowers. Has your thirst been quenched now? Didn't see enough for that. What's on the other side of the flower field? Why bother answering? All I know it can only cause harm. I thought that would be enough for you, that you would finally understand. I was wrong. The door's been closed again anyway. You can't go back there unless you get hold of the key again. And don't even think of asking me to tell you where it is. I won't say anything this time. Right, so he's not going to help us this time. And they're unhappy. If only I had the key. Is something the matter? Not really. Why? You tried to leave us. I don't understand. Aren't you enjoying your stay here? Aren't you happy in this peaceful little paradise? You can have anything you want. I don't understand. Why are you trying to go away? I thought we'd be happy together as before. I don't know myself. She literally doesn't know herself. There's something glowing in the water. An old rusty key, maybe the one that opens the door. Well, let's have it and see. We have a key. That's it, you've seen the border now. But you aren't satisfied, are you? You want more. You want to go to the other world. You want to just kill us all already. And it's my fault. I made a terrible mistake. Should never let you beg Humpty. I'm sorry. So sorry. Everything is my fault. And what about this seal? Still reading? You're a waste of potential. You know that, Revan? You could do so much more. Can't even imagine. What are you talking about? You went to the flower field, right? Why would you waste your time there when you can use magic here? Magic? I'm dead serious. The others didn't tell you. If you're focused enough, you can make things materialize by using books. Wow, really? That sounds fun. Can I try? Not right now, but if you wait a bit, I'm sure your power will be useful in due time. Well, we've got the key. Let's get the door open. As soon as I unlocked the door, the same breath of fresh air engulfed me. We're in the flower field. I was determined to uncover the mystery of the flower field and began to walk at a brisk pace straight through the colours. I had to know what was on the other side, but the strange dizziness struck again. I tried to escape from the dark embrace, to go further, but it was no use. Soon enough my body stiffened and a wave of pain filled me up as I choked and choked. The last thing I saw as I lost consciousness was blood pouring from my mouth. Lovely. I know this shape. That's a city. It's my hometown, the place I used to live in. I remember it. I don't miss that city. I don't want to go back. My new place is nice. It's like a fragment of paradise. I wish I could stay here forever. Revan, are you really telling the truth? Nah. This time when I woke up, my body was stiff and ached. As I slowly got up, I noticed that the sky wasn't made of pure blue anymore. It was a grey, misty sky that let out a rainy scent. There might be a storm coming this way. I didn't feel at ease looking at this theatrical set that was beginning to collapse. You don't look good, Revan. You're harming yourself, and that saddens me to no end. Stop, please. Just an ordinary mirror. I look a bit tired. Maybe it's my imagination. The flower is withered. The rooms look sad without its colour. Even if you've gotten into this situation yourself, it saddens me to no end to see you in that state. Please stop. Please stop. The garden's taken on a grim look as well. Doesn't feel that welcoming now. And the fox isn't here anymore. I wonder where she went. Crap, the door's blocked. The tree's roots have grown rapidly. I don't understand why. Neither do I. Oh, Revan, I still don't understand what you're trying to do. Weren't we happy in this fragment of paradise? I wish I didn't have to disappear, but it's too late now. You're killing me. What about the fox? She won't come back, and it's your fault. My fault? She was the most fragile among us, and you broke her. Everything's going to hell, you included. He's a rude duck. I can't take it anymore. I tried my best, I really did, but it was all in vain. You abandoned us. Now my time has come. I won't be able to sustain any longer. You're going to die? Yeah, like you care now. Go ahead and try your power all you want now. Nobody's going to stop you. Doesn't sound as fun as I thought. I'm sure it won't bother you all that much anyway. I'm just mad that you gave us hope just to shatter it in the end. What hope? I didn't want... Perfume, the story of a murderer. Oh yeah, quite a good film. The story of a man with no odour who murders people to find the perfect scent. And book, obviously. Should I use my power on it? I know. No. Frankenstein, a novel about a mad scientist who creates a monster. Should I use my power on it? No. La Duchesse de Langeais. Don't Touch the Axe, a book about coquettish married noblewoman who was so bored that she toyed with her beloved's feelings until... Should I use my power on it? Yeah, let's do it. Sounds like the least harmful. It's a jigsaw. See, jigsaws are okay. We can do a jigsaw. I think. It's not a difficult one. There must be more top edges. There we go. It has to be down here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it's obvious where these things go. There you go. That one goes there. Just kind of mess around with it a bit until you find exactly where it goes. I know it's not the right way to solve a puzzle, but... It's not like it's difficult. I'd assume that's there. That goes there. This goes here. That goes there. That goes there. And the last piece. An axe materialized. I can destroy the door now. Sweet. Let's break the door. I had to go through. I had to see for myself. See the other world. It said to force my pace to quicken from the get-go to avoid getting sick too fast. It's difficult to estimate if I was near my goal or not on this island of flowers. And soon enough, the familiar feeling ran through me. It was painful. Yet I threw myself forward, but it was no use struggling. Blood poured once again, and my body wouldn't move further. Just before my vision went black, I saw a figure in the distance. There was something out there. But what? The city again, huh? Always noisy, always cramped, in perpetual movement, and yet motionless. An endless circle of meaningless obligations. Nobody really has any choices there. Your destiny's been written for you a long time ago. And you don't have any say in the matter. If you're unhappy with God or whoever wrote these laws, well, too bad for you. Either you obey society or disappear. Not entirely true. My body was hurting so badly I almost felt nauseous. My headache was worse, but I immediately thought about the flower field. I was almost there. I swore I'd seen something. I had to know. I had to destroy the door once more. It's dark in there, and I can hear water dripping from the walls. Is that supposed to represent my current state of mind? Are you okay? You should take a look at yourself in the mirror. Actually, don't do that. It might be better if you don't see the state you're in for the moment. Dear God, what have you done to yourself? What have you done to us? Our eyes have gone like bright red. See, the world's crumbling down and soon it will be destroyed. I want to stay with you until the end, but I cannot. I'm also reaching my limit. I was happy to see you again, even for a fleeting moment, and I feel deeply guilty that I couldn't protect you from yourself. What do you mean? Your other self is screaming. They don't want you to leave, and yet they long for it deep down inside. I didn't want you to struggle anymore, to suffer, but I was unable to help you. What happened to the others? They went back into the darkness, where you first gave them life. Do you remember the friends from your childhood now? We haven't changed one bit. We were simply waiting for this time to come. We're waiting for you to need us again. And to our great joy, you came back. It was too good to be true. After all those years, you promised us that we'd be together in a little garden just for us. A purgatory that looked like a fragment of paradise. Purgatory? Am I dead? Only you can choose between heaven and hell. Your soul is not lost yet. Just an ordinary mirror. I'm pale as a ghost and there's blood on my clothes. Water's dripping from the ceiling. I can't see the sky anymore. There's a black hole above me. With all those candles, this feels more like a haunted house than a bedroom. I feel deeply guilty that I couldn't protect you from yourself. See what it looks like outside. Duck left too, come to think of it. I couldn't have any philosophical debates with him. Too bad, it reminded me of my childhood. It reminded me of the time when I was still curious, when I wanted to understand the world around me. And the door has vanished for good. I can't destroy it this time. That's true. Door's disappeared, only the strange eye remains. I wonder if I can dig a tunnel under the wall. Seems to be some kind of opening in the tree. Librarian has disappeared as well. I guess she won't be able to enjoy the books anymore. I think it's been an eternity since I last had the time to read. And the one time I got the chance, I let it pass me by. I'm stupid. Yeah, okay, whatever. Nausea, a philosophical novel about existentialism. No. I don't think that's a good idea. The Interpretation of Dreams, a book introducing the theory of the unconscious by Freud. Couldn't use my power even if I wanted to. It's one of Freud's works, for goodness sake. The Magic Mountain, a complex book with many symbolic undertones. Also, it's about a mountain, I think. Yeah, let's use our powers on the Magic Mountain. Another jigsaw. Interesting way to present these ideas, but... is it ultimately futile? I don't know. Maybe that's what we're supposed to believe. That in the end, there's no point trying to escape. It's quite easy puzzles, anyway, so, you know. You just have to pick up the right pieces. That one looks less obvious. There we go. That looks right. That one's right. That one's right. Should be two edges now, so it shouldn't be too difficult to work out. There we go. A shovel materialized. I can dig a hole under the door. Yeah, I don't know what would have happened if I'd done the other one. A strange opening in the tree, which we're not doing because... actually... yeah. We couldn't respond well. I have to find one that can give me something useful. Okay. Let's dig under the door then. Let's all dig under the door. We're in the flower field again. My efforts have been rewarded. This time I'd know for sure. Determined, I ran to make my way through the grass. Unusual sickness struck me. I didn't feel as much pain. As if I was getting used to the dark embrace, as if I was beginning to accept it. When blood flowed from my mouth again, I didn't even care. I caught a glimpse of the figure again. I had to speed up to reach it. Such a scarecrow. I realised it was only a scarecrow. It looked funny but not extraordinary. Had I come all the way here for nothing? I felt nauseous again. What now? Well, now you're going home. Or not. What's going on? Oh. Here, wait a minute. What's going on now? The city I remembered my life back then. We've gone to static now. Cornfields, never good. Scarecrows, even worse. I remember realising that I was just a small useless cog in a much bigger machine that exceeded me. I wanted to escape that life so badly. to escape into an endless dream where everything would be as I wanted. Just like books. Books hold many, many worlds, albeit closed ones. Finite worlds without futures as soon as their stories end. So I don't know what to do anymore. So I destroy. Things are not going well. I feel like my body's slowly decaying. I can hardly take the pain anymore. Damn the Scarecrow, it hurts so badly. You're going to pay for this. I'll destroy you. Just wait till I look for a weapon. Humpty isn't here anymore. Guess he warned me. I'm all alone now. Pills, a ghost, and blood on my clothes. Yeah, the same as before. Level of water is rising. The room's going to be flooded. There's another book lying in the drawer. 13 at Dinner, a detective novel about a man who's been stabbed to death. Yeah. I don't know if I should have done that. Seems like a bit premature to just jump to straight doing that. It's actually not a particularly difficult puzzle to solve, obviously. It's us. Me. Her. Whoever. So what exactly is going on here? She's in some kind of dream world and she's got to try and find her way out, or she's already finished and there's nothing more she can do. A knife! Who can I kill with it? Just kidding. Okay, well that's... Oh, when I exited the room, the first thing that struck me was the hellish place that the once beautiful little garden had become. Previous time I went underground, maybe this time I have to find a way up. What's around us? The tree's completely hollowed. I could enter if I wanted to, but it's dark and I don't know what's in there. A door? It's a bottomless pit where I dug. I don't want to fall into that. And what's up here? Flowers of Evil, a volume of poetry dealing with decadence and eroticism. That's great. Can I continue? No. The Outsider, a short story about a mysterious man living alone in a castle. Not right now. I also sprach Zarathustra. No, that one doesn't work. Let's just try and do them and see. Oh, we've got another object, potentially. Because this puzzle just locks pieces in, it's quite easy to work out where you're supposed to put it. It's an interesting use of puzzles. I'm not sure that it's the best use, but it's something a little different from maybe from some other games. But in the end, it's pretty simple. I think we're getting a ladder out of this. I'm assuming we're getting a ladder, I don't know. A ladder would be good. I mean... A ladder! I can climb the tree to go to the field. Great. Flowers of Evil... Can we do it? Yeah, so that can't give me anything useful either. And I guess the only place we can go... Can we go in there then? Let's climb up the tree and kill the Scarecrow. Oh, is that what we're doing? I land in the flower field. I run to the Scarecrow. I had to find him. I had to destroy him. Blood poured from my eyes. Couldn't see where I was going, but I managed nonetheless. Let's finish this, shall we? I rushed forward and stabbed him with all my strength. I thrust and thrust over and over again until I was satisfied. But it wasn't enough, so I stabbed him again while smiling. A small key fell from inside the Scarecrow. A golden one, was it? I can't stay here forever. I did make that wish. I did hope to stay in a dreamy world forever, but something's not right. Something's pushing me to escape to the real world, a powerful influence that I cannot oppose. Even though I know what I did, even though I remember why I was sent to this paradise. I hate myself for what I'm doing. I'm unable to enjoy that perfect world existing in my mind. I hate myself. I don't deserve it. I only deserve to disappear. To oblivion! I was in the dream world once again for the last time. Both the bedroom and library were blocked. There was only one thing left to do, open the real door that led to the other side. I had to hurry. Is that the door? The water fountain's filled with blood. There's a small book trapped in the roots. The Metamorphosis. A book about a man who's been metamorphosed into a monster. Yeah, use your power to turn into a cockroach. So we've gone from laughing at Freud to entering the world of Kafka, have we? At least the red border helps me there. I'm not sure anything else will. Oh, that's in the right place. There we go. Ah, there we are. And that one. That's a little more difficult. But not impossible. Jigsaws are not a major problem for anyone, really, are they? As long as it's not like a 5 million piece one or something, we'll be alright. There's a face there. Looks pretty horrendous. Oh, there is a piece there. I thought it was missing. It's like a spider blob with a woman. The Metamorphosis. What did that give me? A pendant. What does that do? Can't go to the library, it's blocked. Can't go to the room, it's underwater. Bottomless pit. That's the only place we can go then. Open the door with the golden key? Yes. Duck, Fox, Lottie, Humpty, I'm sorry for screwing up everything, but I can't stay here. Hiding away in the past does no good. I enjoyed my childhood by your side, but as a poet once said, the best way to make your dreams come true is still to wake up. I must move forward, so let's do this, no matter what awaits me on the other side. As I entered the tree, merging with it, everything faded to black. My life flashed before my eyes. I saw that fateful moment again, when I tried to escape reality once and for all. Am I dead now? What will happen to me? I slowly opened my eyes. An unfamiliar ceiling. It wasn't my bedroom, or the dreamlike Eden. It was a hospital, which means I'd survived. Somebody spoke to me. I lifted my eyes. It was my mother, worried sick, looking at me with relief. Thanks God, Revan, you're okay. It would have broken my heart to lose you. Please never do that again. I'm serious. I couldn't stand to live without you. Promise me. I'll do my best. I'm relieved to hear that. You know, it's strange, but I have a feeling it was the pendant that protected you all along. What, that pendant that we found? The pendant? The one I gave you for your birthday, remember? You were holding it in your fist while unconscious. Suddenly realised what a mistake it had been to abandon my mother. I'd been a coward all along. I want to live a peaceful existence, far from everything. No more noise, no more people. Just a peaceful life in a place where I can mind my own business without being disturbed. A world that would be just as I want, like a fragment of paradise. Yet, perfection cannot exist. Dreams would always be dreams after all. There's no heaven nor hell, just endless possibilities, endless worlds. I just have to find mine. That's all, folks. So was that a good, that says it was a good ending? Is there a potential bad ending? I don't know. But if we got the good one, I'm not going to complain. So yeah, there we go. That was The Garden of Oblivion. An interesting story about, I guess, someone trying to recover from some sort of catastrophic event in their life by escaping into a dream world. And luckily we managed to rescue them from their dream. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, please feel free to hit that like button and maybe add a subscription. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.